Hello everyone, Domo from Team Cardiff here with the next episode of Domo Talks. If you can tell from from what's on my screen, I am not in my usual space even though I have my playmat right here. I am not in my workspace, I'm currently somewhere else. And I had to improvise with what I have because I did not bring my equipment, but you know, I just worked with this and they lent me their stuff, and basically I had to talk about everything that I've seen so far because it's all urgent, and it's been a week since the last demo talk, so now here I am back again. So let's start off. In our previous video I asked the question with Way Shores, and thankfully one of our friends from the YouTube community helped me out, so I like to give a shout out to Nova Star. His channel also has a lot of Way Shores videos, or will be having Way Shores videos. So if you haven't seen his channel, go ahead and go over there and subscribe and like his videos because he has helped me out. So basically, the answer to the question is, if you attack something that has equal power, you both die, but you deal damage and stuff. And if you attack and they play a counter, your character dies, but you still do the damage. And basically, now I have no more questions about Way Shores. So thank you, Nova Star, and I will probably post a link in the channel below. Next, I have another question from Kakarot 221. So he asks, what is Way Shores? And I probably should have expected this because even I didn't know what Way Shores was, or Cardfight Vanguard at the time. So to Kakarot 21, if you were watching this, basically Way Shores is like a card game. So there's this company named Bushiroad who made Cardfight Vanguard, and Bushiroad, this company, also made Way Shores, and Way Shores is basically a card game where you get like characters from different series like Sao or Vocaloid, and then you basically duke it out in a card game-ish kind of thing. So you have variety types like Sao, Project Diva F, Bakemonogatari, Fairy Tail, Love Live School Idol Project, and a bunch of other series, and it's pretty popular if you watch the anime, and it's a lot of fun to play it, especially if you watch the series yourself. Like, my friend has a Sao deck, and it's pretty awesome because I've watched Sao before. So that's basically it. If you want me to do a tutorial on how to play Way Shores, then comment below, and I will probably make that for the Team Cardiff channel. And those are the two comments that I've seen in my last video, so now let's get on with the new stuff. So, last time I talked about how the winter season anime, yes, I know it's winter, the winter season anime has ended, and now I want to talk to you guys about how it ended. So, let's go off from the list here I have on this piece of parchment because I can't remember every single, look at that, can't remember all that. So, on the list, number 1, put the music down a little bit, sorry, I'm listening to music too as well. So, on the first list, Hamatora. The ending, I'll try and wrap these up as fast as possible because there's a lot to talk about. And so, Hamatora. To be continued. Oh, wait, shoot. Okay, warning, there may be spoilers in this video, so if you haven't watched these animes, go watch them right now. Okay, basically, ending to Hamatora. Spoilers warned, everyone. Second time I warned you. So, the ending to Hamatora. To be continued. That's all I can say. The ending was just total WTF. Why? And then it lets you with the to be continued and then the credits, and that's about it. And then like, okay, season 2. And that's about it. Next. Tokyo Ravens. Tokyo Ravens basically had the same ending as Hamatora. So basically you have something end, and then basically it's like left off with a mystery where the main character goes going, and then like, oh, we're gonna find him in the next season. So basically they give us that inconclusive ending that isn't an ending, but like they finished the show off. And I hope this is season 2 because like this series was, in my opinion, it was rushed. This ending was really rushed, and even though they ended the conflict between like what was happening in the show, the main character just left out of nowhere, and like we don't know where he's going anymore. So it must lead to like a season 2 or something like that. So next up we have Nagi No Asukara, one of my greatest animes of winter. So Nagi No Asukara, the ending was, it was satisfactory. That's all I can say. I don't know if I could wish for a better ending. There was like, I guess you could say that everyone was happy in the end, so I was okay with that. And I don't know, I didn't want to leave anyone unhappy in the anime, and like to create that ending and make everyone like okay with it, even though so I was like it's acceptable, and even though it didn't have like a great ending, it was one of the greatest animes I've seen in winter of all time. So there's Nagi No Asukara. So Chunibyou Koi or Chunibyou Ren. I've heard a lot of people rage about the ending, and I can see why. In my opinion, spoilers again, guys. This is the third time I warned you. If you keep watching this, then you will be spoiled, maybe. The ending was ruined, I guess you could say. But, the ending in general, well, you see, like, basically there's a kiss and it gets ruined. There's your spoiler. And, the ending is just like, oh, we're gonna live happily ever after. So I guess it's like acceptable, but then like this one moment where the kiss happens, it gets like interrupted. I'm okay with that. I really couldn't like care. I would like to see that just because like they haven't done that at all yet, and like you know, basically they're gonna live happily ever after, and there's no more confirmation for season 3, and that's about it for Chunibyou Ren and the Chunibyou series. Next, I want to talk about Mahou Sensou, or Magical Warfare. So I have a friend named Jay who will be mentioned in this video somewhere. He and I both watched it, and when we both watched the ending, we were just both mind blown on how confusing it is, because okay, so basically the ending deals with time travel, and like the ending, it doesn't tell you what happens, and it's like Hamatora or Tokyo Ravens. It's a rushed ending just to end it, and I hope there's an episode 13 or a season 2 or something that tells me what's going on, but until then, I guess Mahou Sensou was not that great, but it's still good on average, in my opinion. All the animes will be mentioned in the description below, don't worry folks. So, the next ending of the series, Love Song of a Certain Pilot, or I can't pronounce the Japanese name because it's too long, so English name, Love Song of a Certain Pilot. Same thing as Hamatora and Tokyo Ravens and Chunibyou, or not Chunibyou, Mahou Sensou. The ending was rushed again, or basically, the last episode was episode 12, and then in episode 11 through 12, there's a giant time skip that led to some events happening that we never get to watch. So that makes me like, what happened in that missing time? And I really want to see that, but no, they cut it off. And in episode 12, like, there's all this serious stuff that could lead to a possible season 2, which I don't know about. Hopefully there's a season 2, but these animes, so basically a lot of the winter animes had rushed endings or like inconclusive endings where they could lead to a season 2. And I'm okay with it, yet I still want a solid ending. Please, people, whoever animate this, if you're watching this, give us a good ending or a season 2 or something like that. And that concludes the winter anime season of 2014. Yay! Oh shoot, I read the sign. Oh, because I read that. Okay, good. That concludes the winter season anime of 2013. Now let's move on to the new stuff. Oh my goodness. So the reason why I'm doing this video right now and I'm not in my normal studio is because I watched so much great stuff today and I just had to talk about it. So first off on my list, Love Live School Idol Project Season 2. You guys are not have not heard of this anime before, go watch it. It's an idol music anime. It's pretty good and the music is brilliant in my opinion, and to see that season 2 start off great with like about two songs. One song was meh. The first opening song was really good, and I forgot to mention that this anime uses 3D modeling or CG or whatever it's called. I don't know. They use like CG animation or something like that. I forget. So basically, there was a lot of hate of that in the first season, but then in this season it kind of looks pretty good now, and I can't tell whether it's the CG or it's the animation. So I like that way. In my opinion, it's pretty good now, and like it's just great. And basically, I can't wait to see how. Well, I guess episode 1 kind of recapped or like just showed you like introduced the setting of the anime, and if you're new, that's pretty great too, and you get to start off from it, and it's just great. Just go watch it. I'm talking too much about it. So next, Fairy Tail 2014. Oh my gosh, I have not caught up with all the Fairy Tail, but for one, I could tell you that I've heard the opening for Fairy Tail, the new season. It's the opening 15. It's called. I have it on my iPod. 1 second, folks. Fairy Tail opening 15. Masa Yume Chasing. That is the greatest, one of the greatest openings I've heard in my lifetime, and I just love listening to it all the time. And I tried to put it on one of my videos one time, but then like I would be forced to deal with stuff, you know. Well, that's it for Fairy Tail, but you know, I'm trying to catch up as fast as I can because Fairy Tail is just one of the greatest guilds of all time. And I'll try and work with that. Next, a good anime that I've noticed is called 1 Week Friends. So, spoiler or synopsis or whatever. I remember I warned you guys. Spoilers, all right? I warned you. So 1 Week Friends. 1 Week Friends is basically this anime where there's this like girl in the class and there's a guy who tries to be friends with the girl, but then the girl, she keeps losing her memories of everything every Monday. So then like after the guy hanged out with the girl, right? And then she forgot everything about that. Everything, even the name. And then she's always telling him that I can't make friends. And basically what this happens in anime is that this guy will always be her friend every week, even if he forgets her or she forgets him. Which I find pretty good because it kind of reminds me of Golden Time. And I'm not talking too much about it, but you know, it's good. And I like the story. And I like to see how it goes. Next, I want to talk about Black Bullet. Oh my goodness, Black Bullet. Black Bullet was amazing. Okay, so first of all, Black Bullet has this kind of mysterious disease kind of thing. I'm trying to remember from the top of my head. But basically, there's like a disease going on, and like these. It's complicated, but. So basically, I didn't learn much about the setting. Well, I kind of learned about the setting in Black Bullet, but the disease going on, there are these people equipped to fight this disease that infects people, and like he's a detective-ish teenager that uses little girls as weapons because they were infected as well, and it's complicated. Basically, the first episode of Black Bullet introduced the setting and the characters, and for me personally, I could see a lot of potential for this in the future. So I'm gonna wait. Like, I'm gonna watch the next 2 episodes, and then I'll see where it goes from there. If it interests me, I will continue watching. If it doesn't, I might have to drop it or forget about it. But that's it for Black Bullet. So next, the Irregular and Magic High School, or whatever the Japanese name is, I can't remember. The Irregular and Magic High School. So basically, this is a magic kind of anime, and I have personally read the manga, and it looks pretty cool in the manga, but the anime was all different. And basically, you have these brother and sister main characters in high school as they learn how to use magic, or something like that. Well, first of all, the magic, how they showed in the anime was brilliant, and the story, well, it's like Black Bullet. They just introduced the story and the setting and the characters, and you see a lot of potential for it in the future, so I can't wait to watch episode 2. And that's all I can say for Irregular and Magic High School. Next, I want to talk about Bokura wa Minna. Oh gosh, see, this is why you don't read the Japanese names. Bokura wa Minna Kawaisou. Yeah. So, basically, a lot of my friends recommended this to me and keep telling me that it's like. Well, okay, so basically, to me, it reminded me of Sakurasou no Pets Kanajo. If you haven't watched that, I'll put also a link below. That's like 1 year ago anime? I don't remember. But basically, you have this kid transforming into like a dorm, a co-ed dorm with girls and females, and they have all these rules and stuff, and like it's a slice of life kind of thing, and a comedy. And basically, it kind of reminds me of Sakurasou. And for me, Sakurasou is pretty good, and I can't wait to see how this progresses. And it's a kind of a romance thing too, and I will have to wait to see how that plays out. But in my opinion, it's still pretty good to watch for now. Next, Akuma No Riddle. So, I watched Akuma No Riddle first, and then looked it up. So basically, you had this whole game with assassins, and people told me that it happens to be a Yuri anime, and I didn't know that. But you know, I don't care. The assassin, the story is like, okay, so basically there's like these 5 assassins in the same classroom in the school trying to assassinate this one girl, but then one assassin goes rogue and tries to protect the girl that they're all trying to kill. So there's a lot of internal conflict between like these assassins and whatnot. And I personally have not seen an assassin-ish kind of anime in a while or ever. So this one I'm expecting a lot of things. It kind of reminds me of Danganronpa. If you haven't seen that, I also put a link below. And what else? Oh my goodness. Okay, so today I watched Day Day Live Season 2. And that was like the most brilliantest thing ever. Oh my goodness. The feeling of when I watched it is still here. And basically, if you guys don't know what Day Day Live is, go look it up. Watch the first season. Alright, basically Day Day Live. Spoilers will be in this video. I've warned you so many times and continuing. So basically, Day Day Live kind of left off immediately after the first season, and it's brilliant that how it's like the new anime is what they did. So they basically introduced the characters, the setting, and everything again, and we got to see all the characters again. And like I thought, like, oh hey, it's them, and like oh they haven't changed one bit, and basically, oh my gosh, I can't put it in words. Day Day Live 2 was just so amazing. The first episode, so much stuff happened, and then like in the middle or in the middle to the end, there's like already a kissing scene, and like if you guys don't know what I'm getting, go watch the anime and you'll understand what I'm saying. Go watch the first episode, watch it somewhere, and it was just brilliant. And that's about it for Day Day Live 2. Well, I guess in the previews, the twins are coming up in the next episode, so I have to wait for that. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, like I said, go watch the anime. So, next. Card Fight Vanguard has not aired yet, so I cannot talk about that. So far, there have been a lot of more animes that I haven't watched yet, and there's a lot of stuff this season, and I can't help it. Basically, I named like about more than 9 animes that are new-ish in this season. Oh, I forgot to, okay, so basically, there's gotta be one specific anime that caught my attention, and that is called No Game No Life. So basically, I watched No Game No Life not here, but on a certain different recording, and it's probably gonna cut to that recording soon. But basically, in this video recording, I'm gonna be with my 2 friends, Jay and Paige, who watched the anime with me, and then we're gonna go talk about it, and we're gonna talk a lot about games because it's called No Game No Life. So that probably will cut up about right now, and I'll see you guys back here after the short quick cut. Bye guys. Hello again YouTube, Domo from Team Cardef. Here today with our next Domo Talks episode 2. So in last episode we talked about anime, manga, and games, way shorts, and now we're here today with a special commentator who introduce yourself.
Hello.
His name's Jay.
My name is Jade.
Yes, Jade. And we have also another special commentator, Paige.
Paige. Oh,
yes,
wow.
Paige.
Okay. Wow.
And with me, Domo. So basically, today we're going to talk about a special anime of this season that Jay has introduced to me, and we were watching in school.
Spanish class.
Spanish class.
This is supposed to be Spanish class.
Yes. So, you haven't heard of the anime No Game No Life? Jay, explain to me what No Game No Life is about.
No Game
Since
No
you
Life
introduced it to me.
has similar aspects of SAO, but it has a much different twist to
SAO, you like it too. Continue. Sorry to interrupt your thunder.
I'm not sure what else to say about it, but it was good.
So so just saying, viewers, we're not gonna spoil anything if you haven't watched it, because we don't do that on our channel, because I'm too awesome. So basically,
You have to watch it yourself.
yeah, you have to watch it yourself. Watch Crunchyroll. I'm not sponsoring Crunchyroll, but you can watch it there or whatever website you watch it.
It sounds like you're saying country roll when it's crunchy roll.
It is Crunchyroll.
Why do you keep saying country roll?
Crunchyroll.
Crunchy.
Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll. Yeah.
Not country roll.
Crunchyroll.
It's a new
Crunchyroll.
season that started.
The spring. So No Game No Life is part of the spring season, as Jay has mentioned, and
It airs on Wednesdays.
airs on Wednesdays. Yes, that's a good fact. If you live in
United States.
you live anywhere in the U.S., Wednesday. You get to watch it every Wednesday, and that's finally
What
good
time?
because what time? What did we watch this?
Say, man. But
What channel, man? You
you
just
can-
giving them the day. Like, what the fuck? They're gonna be flipping through all their channels. It's
no,
like, I
no, it
can't
airs on
find
Japan in certain times, but then they upload it a little bit later.
On the internet.
Oh, right. So unless you live in Japan, you gotta wait a while. You know,
Very true.
basically.
Technically, in Japan, it would air on Tuesday, and for us, it's Wednesday because we want to upload it and put
Why
the
does
subtitles for
Japan
us.
always get all the good shit first?
Because Japan and America's America.
Japan gets all
Hey,
the good
just saying,
shit
Vanguard,
first.
Japan first. Just saying. Anyways, back to No Game Live. So, in the first part of, well, is that a spoiler if you mention what happened in the first part of the episode?
No,
Don't
if it's like the
spoil it.
super
Yeah.
beginning, unless it's like the very, very beginning.
Don't spoil it for the
Well,
people.
basically, as from the title, No Game, No Life, it's a kind of gaming anime, but you might think that it's like Sao or Lock Horizon if you watch those,
It's a
but
lot different.
it's a lot different. From I expected it to be like Sao where you're trapped in the game, but it's not. It's its own unique thing. So, can you go on your thing and like, let's just
Sure.
read the synopsis of what it's called, of the anime.
Okay. So, it's about two siblings. They are both NEETs and hikomoris. But on the internet, the genius gamer siblings Sora and Shiro are known as undefeatable. Blank. Sora and Shiro's talents or skills are so abnormally good, they are considered as urban legend. One day, a young boy, Teto... Oh, wait. I don't think I should
Why
say
are
that
you
one.
pointing? Why were you pointing to me?
Oh, no, saying thumbs up.
Oh, thumbs up.
Because, like, my bad. I apologize. No, that's not a spoiler.
One day, a young boy, Tito, or Teto...
Because anyone
appears
could read
before
this on, like,
claiming
the
to
thing.
be one's lord.
That's it?
Yeah, that's what it says.
Oh, well.
Right here.
So, you guys haven't read this and noticed out. Well, you can find it anywhere if you look for it on any anime watching site or Crunchyroll. We got this from Crunchyroll, so anything on other website might be different. So, let's get on with... Well, I guess we can talk about the characters. Let's talk about the characters. Because it's not a spoiler at all. You'll see them in the anime.
I don't know which one's the boy and the girl. I don't know if
Let me
Sora's
see.
the boy.
Sora's the guy.
Oh, Sora's the guy.
Wait, let's see.
Shira. Yeah, it sounds
Oh,
like...
Shiro is the guy. Shiro's the guy, Sora's the girl.
Yeah.
Shit, I might be wrong with that. I don't want to doubt
You
myself.
might be wrong.
Because I know like it's like Shiro. Yeah, Shiro's the guy. We'll just go with that. Because like, Shiro is not a girl's name. Okay, anyways, Shiro and Sora. So basically, so Sora is like a girl and she's only 11. Shiro's
She's
8.
a badass, apparently.
She's a badass at games. That's not a spoiler. You'll see.
Both of them, though.
Both of them are bosses, and Shiro's 18. And being a NEET and a Hikikomori, thumbs up. Even though, like, don't do that, guys. Just, well, in anime they're cool, but don't do that in real life, guys. Don't be a NEET. And what else? Being a genius gamer. So, how much games do you play, Jordan? A lot. Or, like, what kind of games do you play? Or, like,
Play anything.
you play anything, like, so PS3,
I just like
Xbox,
experimenting with different
PC?
games.
what do you play on?
I like playing adventure games.
Card games, any
Or,
of that
like,
sort?
sometimes I just take a break from that and just play Call of Duty.
Oh, okay, so you're the shooter kind of things. So in this, well, since we're talking a lot about gaming, we have like those kind of things like card games or video games, Call of Duty, Xbox
I
One,
play
PS4.
video games.
Ooh, what kind of video games do you play?
Right now I'm playing this game. It's called Fez, and you're just like, you're in this village and everything is just square-like, and you have this giant cube that everybody worships, and the cube explodes and all the little cubey bits fly everywhere. So your mission is to find all the cube bits and put together the giant cube. And like the triggers, because I'm playing it on the PS3. The triggers, you can rotate your whole world around you like 360 degrees.
Oh, that's tight.
And like the different perspectives, like there will be a wall here and like a platform here, and if you rotate it, it's like hella far away, but if you rotate it a certain way, you can walk from the platform to the door.
That's cool.
See, we have a lot of examples of
So
games
it's like
here.
a puzzle type game. It's very puzzly, but it's really adventurous as well. So, and you get this little fez. That's how you know you're an adventurer. You get a fez, and that's why it's called fez.
See, everyone here plays a lot of games, from varieties of card games to console games, video games, and to What do you
PC
play?
games.
PC gaming. So we have a lot of games. So
And like Nintendo
And
games.
Nintendo.
And I have a Vita too.
oh my gosh, lucky.
Dude, I have a 3DS, I have a Vita, I have the PS3.
Oh my goodness, you have a lot of stuff. That I really
Yeah,
want.
and I have my Mac. So I play Borderlands and Don't Starve on my Mac.
Don't Starve is pretty fun, in my
Dude, I love Don't Starve
I know, right?
so much. Oh, dude,
Survival
that's my
stuff.
game. That is my game right there.
wants you to
I love
play.
Don't Starve. I draw have you seen the tall birds?
Yeah.
I draw those things all the time. And the turkeys,
Turkey.
what are they called? They're like gobblers or something. Those guys are cool.
Oh well, we have 3 minutes left. Okay, so
Oh yeah,
That's
3
fine.
minutes. Of
well,
the
from
video?
my footage, my bad.
Oh.
So what else? Well, I guess we'll talk about. So basically, before I watched this, I thought it would be like a Sal ripoff or a Log Horizon ripoff, but no. Let's like talk about how it's different from Sal and thing. So in Sal and like Log Horizon, you'd be trapped in the game, but in this one, it's not that, but it has like a gaming feel to it.
Yes.
It's just like games in general, and that's what makes it its own appeal and like whatchamacallit, it's different basically.
Yes.
And so, how do you feel?
It's a much different vibe to it.
Yeah. So, how do you feel that this is an anime of the spring season? What are your thoughts on that, Jay?
I'm looking forward to seeing more episodes from this.
Yeah, I know, right? So, how do you think? 12 episodes, 24, longer?
I'd say probably between 12 to 24. It doesn't seem it would go that
Higher.
long.
Yeah. So, like in the previous season, and
How long are the episodes?
what's before spring? Is it fall?
Huh?
What's before spring? I forgot.
Winter?
Oh, okay. So winter, in the winter animes, they all ended in 12, a majority of them, and then in this one, I hope they don't end at 12 because that'd be just ridiculous.
It's too short.
Yeah, you see in the winter animes, they all rush their episodes, and I don't like that.
Ending.
They rush their endings. I don't like that. But in this one, they better not, or else they're gonna be really sad. So okay, back to the question of the spring season and these animes. So they're hella different from like last season's anime. So
Yeah,
like
so a lot of animes are now.
so you had like Magical Warfare back then, but now we have this gaming one, which we didn't have back previous season. And oh crap, 1 minute. Okay, Cyber's up. So basically, No Game No Life. Out of 10, or out of 5, how would you rate the first episode?
5.
Out of
4.
5, 4. To me, the characters were awesome. The story was great. The way how they just put them in the setting and adapted to it, and that was perfect. So I'll give it a 5. Yeah, I'll give it to you.
5.
So there you have it, guys. Again, No Game No Life. 5 out of 5. Is there any other anime recommendations that you have, Jay, for our viewers for the season?
Anime recommendations.
I know, Day Live Season 2. I've been waiting for that.
Let's see.
You got like
like-
about 17 seconds, I think.
What time do we get out
Oh.
of class?
I don't know, but like, for footage-wise,
I'd recommend Black Bullet.
Black Bullet. There you go. So
I
that
thought we
is...
get out at like 12:13.
I hope not. So that is Domo, Jay, and Paige from Team Cardiff signing out, and I'll see you guys later.
Name.
Paige!
Jake.
Jay, Domo. See you guys later. Alright, and there you have it. So that's what we thought of No Game No Life. And No Game No Life was pretty interesting, if you guys, just to sum it up. As a gamer myself, I was pretty hooked onto it. Just like, so the main characters, as I talked about before, was they were hikimoris and needs. And oh my! Mekaku City Actors has already aired, and I haven't watched that either. I guess I'll have to put that in the next Domo Talks episode. Well, I've talked a lot about stuff and anime, and excuse me. I don't think I could think about anything else to talk about. So basically, a lot of the anime. So I'll sum it up today. So basically, a lot of the animes from Winter Season 2013, they all had rushed endings, and I hope to see a lot of more potential. I hope to see a lot of more Season 2 or continuations or explanations or more episodes to actually end the series. And for the new anime, there are a lot of new anime, and I have not watched them all, but so far they are all living to my expectations, and they are showing a lot of potential in the future, and I can't wait to see how they go from these next few weeks. I want to also mention that I'm still watching Kill la Kill. I need to complete that, and it's just amazing, so go watch that too. And what else? I feel like forgetting something, but okay. Basically, shout out again to Nova Star who answered my question in the last Domo Talks about Wei Schwartz, and Kakarot 221. Wei Schwartz is a good game if you watch the animes. Basically, how I started was I saw the decks for Sword Art Online and Pulea Madoka Magica. If you don't know what that is, that's basically Magical Girl Madoka. Go watch that on Netflix or something. And I just had to get them. Why? Because I watched the animes. They were awesome. And if they have card games based on them, then how awesome can that be? Also, if you want to see our two decks fight out, go check out our Wei Schwartz fight videos in our channel. And I guess this will wrap it up for the Domo Talks episode 2. So if you guys want me to talk about other stuff, like go in depth with the anime episodes I talked about, or music, or whatever, gaming, anime, manga, you name it, go post it in the comment section below. And if I have any questions for you, the viewers, that I need answered, then I will answer them as well. So basically, I will catch you all later, and I'll see you in the next Domo episodes. See you guys later.